force the evacuation of people living nearby. This is video we just got into our newsroom seconds ago. The Kandiyohi County Sheriff's Office says several cars of a BNSF train left the tracks around 1 this morning. Some of them were carrying a form of ethanol and corn syrup liquid that then started on fire. You see the flames in this video. No word, though, on any injuries at this time. Also breaking, an American journalist with the Wall Street Journal has been arrested on spying charges, according to Russian state media. Evan Gershkovich was detained in the city of Yekaterinburg and is accused of collecting state secrets about the Russian military. Gershkovich's most recent article was about Russia's economy starting to come undone. And more breaking news this morning. Several people are reportedly killed in the crash of 2 Army Black Hawk helicopters. That crash happened last night in Trigg County, Kentucky, after 2 Fort Campbell aircrafts with the 101st Airborne Division crashed during a routine training mission. There's been no word on if the 2 choppers crashed with each other or if they were 2 separate incidents. The 101st Airborne is nicknamed the Screaming Eagles and is the only air assault division of the U.S. Army. 6:52 right now. Let's get a check of your fast track forecast with Lisa Green. Morning, Lisa.
Good morning. It's a quiet start to a day that is going to end with some snow and even some freezing rain. It's first alert weather day today and into Friday, but a pretty view at least this morning before things get going in Fargo. You've got that nice sunrise starting up for us here this morning. Let's take a look at current conditions. It's not as cold as yesterday morning as well. We're looking at 6 degrees right now in Fargo. It feels more like 6 below when we factor in that light southeasterly wind. Moorhead's at 3 degrees. Sunrise is almost at the 7 o'clock hour again at 7:11 officially in Fargo. Grand Forks, East Grand Forks, we're looking at a view that is looking nice and quiet for you too, but we are below 0 there. 1 below. It feels like 16 below 0 for your wind chill, and that wind is out of the south-southeast at 9. So we're already seeing some areas of light snow. This is not part of the main part of this system, but it is in general kind of some of that moisture lifting in as we are watching that system ramp up and begin its journey toward us here in the Red River Valley. You can expect to have some snow more likely this morning in the southern portion of the valley, some areas where it's a little more substantial, back over to Oaks, stretching back through places like Sargent County and back into Minnesota toward the Traverse County, Wheaton area here. It's fairly light, but again, it could reduce your visibility, coat the roads, lead to some issues as this drifts through during the morning hours. So most of us out at the bus stop won't see too many flakes here this morning. We're looking at temperatures though, still pretty cold, still dressing for the heart of winter here today as a good idea. And into the afternoon, we are warming more than we've been during the week. We'll see upper 20s to some low 30s. Still at that point, a few flakes at any given time, but overall we are experiencing the greater threat with this one later tonight and into tomorrow. So we've got that late day start today for your snow chance. We'll have a light snow mix, a couple of inches of snow possible in some areas through Friday morning. Slight break in the snow initially Friday, but the wind will be picking up. And then we'll see that push of the heavier snowfall into the southern valley, far south especially. Fargo may miss out on most of this as well, and some wind to go with it for everybody as well. So again, impacts will lead to some travel conditions that are tough out there as we head into Friday, and especially Friday evening. And it gets tougher the farther south you go. So if you need to travel down I-29, I-94 into Friday evening for your weekend plans, might be a little tough here looking ahead to that event. This weekend, Saturday, the snow moves on, looking quiet. Sunday, we could threaten that 40-degree consecutive or streak of days consecutively below 40 degrees. There we go. We have a forecast high so far of 39. And then first alert weather day for Tuesday, Wednesday for that next impactful storm. And in our 11-day planner, we are now seeing Easter weekend. And some good news, you know, it's not going to be suddenly warm and spring-like, but we are seeing our temperatures climbing above the freezing mark during the daytime hours, so a little milder, it looks like right now heading into Easter weekend.
And despite how cold it is, nice to see that sun coming earlier and earlier every day.
That's right. We're gaining daylight in the morning. We're almost up to 8 o'clock at night for sunset as well. So signs of spring are there. It's just been a little tough with this snowpack that we still have surrounding us.
Yeah, trudging through it. Okay, yeah. Lisa, thank you. Thank you. 6:55 right now. A major milestone tomorrow for the FM Flood Management Project. The Army Corps of Engineers will permanently reroute the Wild Rice River tomorrow morning from about 5:30 to 7:30. After 3 years of construction, the Wild Rice will be diverted through a gated concrete structure, which is a first for the project. That will allow the completion of a dam embankment across the existing Wild Rice channel. When the entire diversion project is done, the Wild Rice and the Red River structures will regulate the flows through the Fargo area during large flood events. Work on the Red River structure is also under construction, and the permanent rerouting of the Red is expected in the next 2 to 3 years. And get ready for the high water this spring. That's the word from cities and counties up and down the Red River. They say property owners need to start thinking about the supplies that they'll need and get them now, because access to roads that you normally drive on might be cut off when the water starts coming up. Cass County is holding a public flood meeting tonight at 7 at the Harwood Community Center. We are getting a better idea about rail inspections on the track in Richland County, North Dakota that was the site of a derailment earlier this week. Canadian Pacific officials say the rail line is inspected twice a week and that electronic inspections are performed 5 times a year, more than double what's required. Officials believe a broken rail line was the cause. 80 travelers are stranded in Devil's Lake after the Amtrak passenger train that they were on lost power yesterday. Amtrak is paying for their overnight stay in Devil's Lake, and they will continue their travel when another train comes through today. It's called cocooning, and it's the newest form of meditation, giving people another way to relax their mind and body. The Valley Today's Nishay Taylor is live and shares how it all works. Good morning, Nishay. How's it feel in there?
Good. Good morning. It feels good. I've actually had the opportunity to kind of like lay back in this silk here and kind of the cocooning aspect, and it's very relaxing, I will say that. But joining me right now is Cerise. She's from Inner Spark Hypnosis. Well, thank you so much for joining us. So cocooning is, you can kind of explain what cocooning is really quickly and then talk about the series that you pretty much offer.
Sure. Cocooning in general is where you lay in one of these hammock style and enjoy that feeling of weightlessness as I guide you with my voice to calm your mind through hypnotic deepeners and breath work and guided visualizations. But I've got a 4-week course coming up starting April 28th, Thursday nights, where it's mindfulness focused. And so it's really great for beginning meditators because I teach you 4 different styles of meditation that you can take home with you into your personal practice. And it's also great for working through self-limiting beliefs and people who are feeling emotionally blocked in some way, and they're struggling with what it is that they're blocked in. So some great mindfulness techniques, and we work through your self-limiting beliefs in this course.
All right, well, quickly tell folks how they can get in touch with you.
Yeah, you can just go to the website cocooningmeditation.com, and you can see the different classes that I have, and you can register right there on the website.
All right, very easy. So if you folks are looking for an opportunity to relax that mind of yours, here you go. All right, reporting live in Fargo, Nishay Taylor, Valley News Live.
Yeah, after this rough winter, too, we're all looking for a way to calm down a bit and get our minds off the weather. So maybe a good thing to do. Nishay reporting live. Thank you. Secretariat is on the way to Ashland, Virginia for the 50th anniversary of his 1973 Triple Crown win. It's a 3,500-pound bronze statue of the famous racehorse spotted going down an Oklahoma highway yesterday. Look at the speeds he's hitting there. The Secretariat breeder grew up in Virginia, and they found the stable where he was born. Thank you for joining us here on the Valley today. Have a good day, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow morning.